Become AutoCAD expert step by step. What I just said, I mean it. You want to become AutoCAD expert? Just follow my lectures one by one, step by step, and you're going to become AutoCAD expert in no time. That means you'll start working on your drawings, your layouts like a pro. Friends, I am Amit Garg and you're watching my channel CAD by Amit. In the first lecture, I am going to take up AutoCAD Interface. AutoCAD Interface is the first screen that we get when we start the software. So let's get started. We already have the first screen of AutoCAD in front of us. When we run the software, this is the first screen that we get. I'll be explaining you this screen from the top. At the top of the screen, this blue colored bar is known as a title bar. Title bar gives us two main information. Number one, what is the name of the software and what is the name of the drawing. You can see that the name of the drawing is coming up as lecture 1.dwg. Why? Because this is something which I have specifically created for this lecture. So while saving it, I changed the name of my drawing to lecture 1. Yes friends, this is what I suggest. Whenever you are working on a project, you want to save your drawing, just keep the name of the drawing as the name of the project. Then after the name, we have these three letters DWG. These three letters we call as a software extension. Now these three letters are software specific. I mean, we cannot change it. By looking at these three letters, we can make out that the software in which we created a file is AutoCAD. We can open the file in AutoCAD only. We can edit the file in AutoCAD and we can take out a print also from the AutoCAD. On the right hand side, friends, now these three buttons, I hope you already know these. This is basically a minimize button, a restore button and a close button. On the left hand side, we have a big A. When I click on this big A, we immediately get one pop-up menu and we get all the commands here which are related to file management. Commands like new, open, save, save as, export, print, publish, all are mainly related to file management. We have a toolbar in front and on the right hand side of this. Now this toolbar we call as a quick access toolbar. A quick access toolbar has very frequently used commands, like we again have some repetition of the commands, like we have a new command, then open command, save command, then we have a plot command for taking a prints and all, and these commands are also there on the quick access toolbar. Friends, we have a small icon here. When I click on this, you can see a list of commands here. And since all the commands are having a check mark on the left hand side, that means all the commands are already added into the quick access toolbar. We have another important option here. This is known as hide or show menu bar. When I click on this, you would see, friends, one menu bar is removed from here. But I strongly suggest that you should keep this menu bar on, because this particular menu bar has practically all the AutoCAD commands arranged in a very proper manner. So I normally keep it as on. I'll suggest the same thing to you guys. After the first level, we have the second level. This is what we call as a main menu. The main menu, we have number of tabs here. The tabs are like file, edit, view, insert, format, tools, draw, dimension, modify, parametric, window, help and express. As I click on any tab, immediately we get one pop-up menu, and this pop-up menu will have all the commands, and I can click on the command to execute them. Like edit will have all the edit related commands, view will have all the view related commands, insert will have all the insert related commands, and so on. At the third level, we have another main menu. Now this main menu tabs are like home, insert, annotate, parametric, view, manage, output and express tools. And these tabs are actually linked to this ribbon toolbar. As I change the tab, I click on a tab, you'll see that all the panels, all the commands on the ribbon toolbar have changed. I click on annotate, this will again change the entire ribbon toolbar. When we start the software, by default, we are placed on the home tab. Now this ribbon toolbar is divided into number of panels. Like on the left hand side, you can see we have a draw panel, modify panel, layers panel, annotation panel, and so on. And these panels will have the actual commands. In case I click on this little triangular icon, I get this draw panel expanded, and in case I want to use some of these commands, I can just pin it over here so that this will remain in an expanded form and I can use any of these commands. After the usage, I can just unpin this so that this will fold up again. But this is how we work with the ribbon toolbar. After that, I come to the bottom of the screen. This gray colored bar is known as a status toolbar. This is status toolbar. You can see these, some of the commands here. These commands look like the buttons, and this is the reason we call these commands as toggle commands, because on the requirement, as per the requirement, we can switch on and switch off these commands. And these commands are very helpful, friends, for making our drawings faster and with high level of accuracy. On the left hand side, you can see these three numbers changing. Now these three numbers are actually giving me the location of the cursor. These are the x coordinate, y coordinate, and z coordinate of the cursor. You would see that two first numbers are changing because the third one is a z-axis, z coordinate, and the z coordinate for the cursor will not change because we are working on two-dimensional environment. Now in case I move this cursor towards right hand side, x coordinate value will increase. I move it towards left hand side, the x coordinate value will decrease. Similarly, if I move it up, the y coordinate will increase. I move it down, the y coordinate will decrease. Above this, you can see this command words written over there. We have three command lines here. The command line is a very special area in AutoCAD where we can simply type down the commands just to run them. For example, I want to make a line in my drawing, so I can just type down line, enter, and I am into the line command. I can make the line like this. Right now, the lines what I could make are coming up absolutely straight. Why? Because this ortho thing is on. See, this ortho is a command that ensures that the line that I am making are orthogonal. Means these are either horizontal or vertical. But that was about the line command. I can even use the shortcut of the command, like I can type down L and I can enter into the command and I can make few lines again. So this is how we use the command lines. Now supposingly I want to erase all of these lines on this from the screen. I can give a erase command, or I can just use its shortcut, which is E, enter, and I say all because I want to erase everything from the screen. As I press enter and enter again, all of my screen is erased, all of my drawing is erased, and we get a empty screen. Above the command lines, this rectangular area which is in a black color is known as a drawing window. AutoCAD has two windows. One is a drawing window and one is a text window. In a drawing window, we make the drawings. And on a text window, we get a list of all the commands that are going up in the command lines. For going to the text window, guys, you can press F2, function key F2 button. Now this symbol, I'll tell you about this symbol which is on the left hand side. Now this symbol we call as a WCS. WCS is a short form of World Coordinate System. This WCS gives us the direction of two axes. The direction of x-axis we already know is a horizontal direction, and the direction of y-axis is always a vertical directions. So this is what this WCS is giving us. Now friends, whatever I have discussed about the AutoCAD interface, I have created one diagram in a layout, and this diagram is for you. You can take a screenshot of this diagram, or you can note it down on your notepad so that you remember all the things about AutoCAD interface. Friends, I hope you like this lecture. In case you like this lecture, please like it, share it with your friends, and do subscribe this channel so that you keep getting my next videos. and do not forget to press bell icon as well so that you keep getting notifications as well. So thank you so much.